Hello and welcome to episode 27, and for this session it's just a quick day session. I'm here with my mate John and his son Ollie.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Just the Ollie there, look. And yeah, and we're at Tockingham Lake, which is just outside Wootton Bassett near Swindon. It's a syndicate water. You know, I joined it a few months ago, but this is actually the first time I've actually got to fish here.
Finally got him down here.
John and Ollie have fished it a few times before, haven't you?
Yep.
Well, yeah, rumour has it.
Alright, they're sat beside the lake, really.
Yeah.
But anyway, alright, without further ado, we're going to go and find a swim. So, let's go fishing. Right guys, I'm not actually fishing yet. There's a load of fishing just down here. I've just got a handful of pop-ups, broke them in half. And that was a marshmallow that Ollie's chucking in. So I'm just going to chuck in some of these pop-ups.
Ooh, look at that fish go. Oh my god, that's awesome. So nice fish, Chris.
Unfortunately, this area is a no fishing zone, so just going to have to enjoy ourselves just watching these fish feed.
And trying to catch carp.
Right guys, quickly just going to show you my rigs. So as ever, my normal inline lead shocker style, short hook length, and bait presentation I haven't fished for a while is the Snowman rig. So that's a 18mm Connect Baits Connect Spice boilie, and I've tipped that with a 12mm Sticky Baits Bloodworm boilie. Then that all goes into a solid PVA bag of the Hinders Flaming Squids multi-mix. Right, let's get them out in the lake.
How we go? Chris.
And guys, the activity's been a bit quiet so far. I haven't seen any action whatsoever. So a few swims to my right I've seen some fish on top amongst some reeds. So I'm going to have a go at fishing on the top for them. So let's go through my tackle and my rig I use for that. I've got a much softer rod than what I use for my normal cut fishing. This is just a 2¼ pound test curve. It's got 12 pound main line and one of the Corda floater fishing controller floats. John's phone's going off. Then I got a hook link of a 10 pound line, which is the Corda cruiser line. Then a Corda mixer hook and a Cell white pop-up which I've trimmed down. So I'm gonna go and see if I can get one off the top now. Right, and guys, I'm back from my little stalking session on the floater rod. By the time I'd set it up and got a rig cast out to where I'd seen the fish on top, they weren't there anymore, so I stuck it out for sort of 20 minutes and had a few casts around, but nothing happened. So I've come back to me normal 2 rods now. So fishing again on the bottom. The only difference is when I first started this morning, I banged them both out long. I've only banged one out long now. I've stuck one in just slightly beyond the margin, so see if that can produce any results. John and Ollie have both had a few recasts each as well, trying to get into a fish, but it's all been quiet so far. About midday now, so sort of that midday lull. Just starting to fine rain as well, so maybe that might force the fish down if they're swimming around mid-water, who knows. Right, catch you later. Guys, just going to quickly show you around the lake. Like I said before, we're at Tockingham, and it's a syndicate only water. It's in a sort of a, I don't know, it sort of looks like a sort of a piece of bacon shaped lake, I suppose. So we're on what's known as the point. So if I look right round to me left, that's sort of down that end, that's sort of roughly where the car park is. So then you got, say, this narrow sort of stretch here. Well, I say narrow, it's probably about 100 yards wide, I suppose. And then you get onto sort of what's known as the point where we are. So if I just sort of look backwards, so sort of we're on the point. And then so yeah, so you got that long narrow, like they call it narrow again, it's not narrow but 100 yards wide. Then once you sort of come onto the point where we are, then the lake sort of opens up into sort of like a big sort of bowl area, which is obviously where we're fishing. So we've got John's rods, yeah, Ollie's rods, John, Ollie feeding the fish. That's where I showed you the fish floating on the surface, not floating on the surface, feeding on the surface earlier on. But Ollie's feeding the fish down there, and then me down here. So I'm fishing the main sort of open water sort of bowl part of the lake. John's got one right round to the left in the margins, and then one sort of into sort of like at the start of where the narrow section meets the sort of the bowl of the lake. And Ollie's just got his sort of out slightly in front. We're still waiting on our first fish. But it's not a bad place. As I said at the top of the video, this is a syndicate water I've joined. I actually got the ticket probably about 3-4 months ago, and it's actually the first time I've actually got round to fishing here. So that's nice and quiet. Right, hopefully I can get back to you later on, guys. And there's a fish on the bank.
Brilliant. Just where you was aiming for, wasn't it? What are you up to there then, Chris?
I'm just feathering the line down.
Is that a good
yeah, it's what you do after you cast out in it. You've got to feather the line down.
Good. Excellent point. I'll take that on board. Cheers then for that, bud.
What are you up to there, young man?
Me? Cheating. Turning this one into a little bit of a bolt rig.
So Ollie's just doing a new PVA bag. John's just doing a
I'm just making it look good.
doing a new bit of baiting, and also myself, I've just recast one of my rods onto onto a slightly different method. I've done a PVA bag full of hemp and fishing some fake corn, soaking in the old beetle in, the old buoyant corn popped up. It's been a bit quiet, no one's had any fish yet. We've all had liners, but no fish on the bank yet, so...
Yours are liners, mine will run.
Alright. So we're all just having all recasts at the moment, fresh bait, etc. Oh, that cast looks worthy of a fish. Reckon that PVA bag's going to catch you a fish, Ollie?
Definitely. We've already had some fish. Well, not fish, but liners and stuff, so I reckon we got a chance.
Good.
What a nice one to nearly end the day. It was just rolled off. Well, not exactly rolled off, but nice run. Lucky to get it in. Job's a good one.
Yeah, he's a bit lucky to get it in. He had a massive bird's nest tangle on his reel, didn't you, Ollie?
Yeah.
So we had to quickly try and untangle it first. But at least you got a fish, eh, mate?
Yeah.
Not a carp though, is it? But it's a fish.
Nah, but even though we're not getting what we hoped to catch, but still, it's a fish. So.
More than what I've got, that's for sure.
And off he goes. Get in.
Right, Ollie's only just put his fish back. Now John's into a fish.
Yeah, my fish number 2. Proper bream this time, not a skimmer like the last one was, that we didn't think was worth bloody filming.
Ah, shush.
So they're slowly getting bigger. Hopefully you can tell us where the carp are. Ah, over there. Right, okay. Cheers, mate.
Right then guys, a few hours of the session left. Still no action for me. I've had a couple of liners, but that's about it. Tried various casts into different areas where I've seen showing fish, but to no avail. So I think John and Ollie have both been lucky to get their fish.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, I've just changed tactics now for the last few hours. As I've seen a lot of fish topping out in front of us, I've gone on to zig rigs now for the last few hours. So just a plain bit of black foam, a 4-foot zig and a 5-foot zig. So see if that will produce anything for the last few hours. Fingers crossed. But anyway, hopefully I can get back to you with a fish on the bank for me. If not, I just don't think this blog's meant to be my session really. But, oh well, catch you later. Right then guys, coming to the end of our session now. We're on a slow pack down. Unfortunately, my session today's been a bit fruitless, but to be fair, when I fish somewhere for the first time, I don't expect too much. So if you take that excuse.
Just as well, eh?
Yeah.
So like I said, John's had a few bream today, you've had a bream, haven't you, Ollie? So,
Yay.
so it's not been blanks for you two, has it? So
We'll teach you how to fish secret.
thanks. So alright then guys, we're gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching. Sorry it's been a blank on my part, but so, alright then, okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next episode when I'll be fishing one of the lakes at Linear Fisheries. Okay, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, people.